Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Shadowrun Hong Kong. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we try to get into the walled city. Okay, so who's this guy? Triad guard? Hi, I have permission from Kindly Shang, please. The thug taps his earpiece, gestures with his head. Auntie Shang said you'd be coming, you can pass. Okay. Goes Duncan. Is that it? Well, let's enter the walled city then. When traveling to new missions locations, you will be able to choose which member of your team to bring and modify their loadout for the run. When members of your team become permanently incapacitated on a mission, they'll be automatically extracted for emergency medical care. So that's good to know. I'm still playing on normal, by the way. I chose against going on hard because well, it's been a while since I played Shadowrun Returns, and I'm not very familiar with the franchise. So let's not get too cocky, okay? So I'm gonna take yeah, I only have 3 character slots. Let's go with, so she is a spirit control. I am good at that already. Let's go with the Decker. Yeah, let's go with Isobel. Besides, she's kind of cute, so that's gonna be that. In regards to our equipment, let's see, so Duncan. Skills, we know that. Cyberware. He has what? A data jack. Is that Duncan? Oh, no. That's Isobel. That's right. Okay. Fair enough, let's go. You are about to travel to the walled city, yeah, please confirm. And here we go. We are trying to get our sins erased. Our sins is our system identification number. Kowloon Walled City, the most densely populated spot on Earth. Nearly 4,000 people crammed into a 7-acre of chaos, poverty, disease, and vice. A self-contained city that collects no taxes and provides no city services. Stagnant water sits in temporary wells. Trash lies piled on roofs for controlled burns. Improvised structures lean dangerously over populated areas. It's the ideal breeding ground for all manner of illicit trade. Drugs, gambling, black market trade, meta-human trafficking, and everything in between. The only law is Triad law. And now you need to enter this septic city. Ooh, system of a city, yeah. Find a Triad enforcer named Strangler, Bao, and deliver a message from Kindly Shang. Yeah, that's our objective right now. So, okay, so okay. So, gears, item. Okay, so if I clear the character, no, wait. Isobel. Let's seal. Items on stash. There's oh, so I get it. Okay, so I just drag this over to here. I'm gonna take. Can these stack? They can't. Nope. Let's take a couple of medkits and also one of these. Although I don't think seal is the one that needs that the most. I'm not good with that, so let's not get that. This adds body strength and willpower. That's gonna go for Duncan. Yeah, I'm gonna give him this. Oh, it's locked. Oh, apparently he's very attached to those items. Okay, that's totally fine. It's totally fine, and theirs are also locked. Totally fine by me. So let's confirm. Let's get on with the job. Let's meet this, what's his name? Bao? Something Bao? Forgot about his name. Never mind, we got a journal for just that stuff. Okay, unspent karma. Yeah, I know I have unspent karma. I need, yeah, I only have 9, so it's not really anything I can do. Foul, oily waters rain down from above. Mixes with the filth and offal and swill. Oh, what the hell is offal? The filth and offal and swill of the streets turns it into a flowing slurry of unrecognizable sewage. In the distance, the sounds of black alley activity add to the ambience of your arrival. Breaking glass, the crackling hiss of a garbage fire, faint screams of terror punctuated by the occasional gunshot, sex and business and violence and misery blended into one. Wu winces at the stink, waves a hand in front of his face. Raymond said the prosperity is in the walled city. Prosperity, yeah, but I don't see it. Why the hell would he want to set one foot in this place? Yeah, there's no prosperity here, that's for sure. Who knows? It'd have to be insane to travel to the walled city. As I think we said, it's the worst slum in the Eastern Hemisphere. Maybe the worst in the world. She does her best to suppress a shudder. Can't keep the dread from creeping into her voice. Can't believe I grew up here. Well, then I'm glad I brought you. You know the place? Hopefully. Isabel looks around her, closes her eyes. I wish that I didn't, though. She peers up at the catwalks and sky bridges that connect the rotting tenements, sagging architecture. Frowning, she points to a spot in the distance. There was a market over there when I was a kid. Might not be a bad place to start. I thought you knew where to find Strangler Bao. I do. We need to get into the Lotus Den. That's what Bao calls the little island of control that he's carved out for himself here. It's a stupid name, but it's stuck. He'll have guards posted at every entrance, but we might be able to find a way around them through a market. That's what kindly would prefer. They probably aren't expecting anyone to come in force. We can kick in the door, drop the guards, hand over the message, and get the hell out. Kindly doesn't want them dead. She wants them to remember where their loyalties lie. It's tough to remember much of anything when you've got a bullet in your head. Yeah. I mean, we could kill them if you really wanted to. Technically, Bao is the only one that has to leave. That's true. But I'd rather keep Auntie Chang happy than piss her off again. Okay. So... Phew. Yeah. Okay, let's go with this one. This group's safety is my biggest concern. We don't need to risk our necks for a bunch of triad thugs. I like the way you think. The Decker looks around her, wrinkles her nose. I want out of this place as fast as possible. Damn right. Let's do this. Let's do this indeed, Lunken. Let's do this. So we got a couple of, more than a couple of new objectives. We got a one that is operational. Oh, so yeah, so they're right there. Deliver the data stick to Strangler Bao. Duncan and Isabel must survive. Okay. And optional, do not kill any yellow lotus. So that means I can kill all the other types of lotus, apparently. Lotus is this? Loti? Lotus is... I guess it's lotus this. So where do I need to go? No quest marker means I need to inspect the place. A putrid stench emanates from the remains of this building. You see nothing that would cause it, though. It's probably the building, then. Merchant here. Hi. Hi. A bed-ragged old woman looks up at her, sewing at the sound of your approach. Clothing, I have good quality clothing for sale. So what's the news here? Anything interesting? Interesting? Here? Nah. Nothing changes here. Nothing changes. She settles her way with an audible oomph. Strangler Bao is the big man now. Is very important. Very impatient. You know Bao? Yeah, we'd love to meet him. Well, he requested a suit and it took only 1 day longer than expected. The bastard refused to accept it. You see your friend Bao? You tell him that he still owes me for my time. I don't sue for nothing. You cannot hit air. Yeah, we'll get right to that. We'll get right on that. She nods sagely. You see that you do. Now, what else do you want? Ever heard anyone say prosperity is in the walled city? This is not gonna go well. She cocks her head like a dog listening to it for a noise that it can't understand. Prosperity? She sounds it out for herself. Prosperity? I don't know what that means. Well, later, lady. Later. Apparently, things are a bit on the rough side in this part of town. You got a bloodied woman. Ooh, have you been beaten? Over here! Help! Okay, what's going on? A young woman lies on the ground. She's bloody. She's a bloody mess. Streaks and spatters of crimson crisscross her blouse and matted hair. Oh boy. Judging by the quality of her clothing and the bag on her shoulder, you'd make her out as a student. She's as out of place here as a librarian would be in a game of urban brawl. She struggles to move, but she is clearly exhausted. The dark circles under her eyes tell you that she hasn't slept in days. Man. When the woman sees you heading her way, her face hardens. You see her hand slip into her jacket pocket. But as she studies your faces, the fear in her eyes gives way to curiosity. You guys don't look like you're from around here. A hacking cough shakes her, but her eyes remain fixed on you. Can you cough with your eyes open? Oh, isn't that... Nah, yeah, you can cough with your eyes open. It's sneezing, you can't. I don't think you can anyway, unless... I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we're out-of-towners. Cool! That's cool. She looks like she can barely keep her eyes open. Predators. I'm okay, though. The blood's theirs. Huh. Thought I'd rest here for a minute before I go back to work. Work? You're here on a job? She shakes her head. Nah. School. I'm a student at HKU. She glances around watchfully, over your shoulder at the buildings looming above her, into windows nearby. Here to do some research. Gotta finish before I can leave. Man, are you doing some research by beating up other people? Or are you just... Or are you lying to me? So what kind of research? Field work. I've been taking readings and gathering stories from my master's thesis on Feng Shui in the 6th world. What's Feng Shui? Although she is exhausted and possibly ill, the student's eye gleam. Feng Shui is one of the 5 arts of Chinese metaphysics. Before the awakening, by the way, is what happened when magic entered the world of Shadowrun. It was like back in 2011, I think. Anyway, don't really know. Before the awakening, it was thought of as a philosophical system for harmonizing people with the surrounding environment. You know, architecture, interior design, stuff like that. Now in the 6th world, Feng Shui has become more than that. My thesis is about how it's actually a form of magic. The whole thing revolves around Qi, the invisible life energy that binds every person and things together. It's very real here in Hong Kong. Nobody knows the reason why. Maybe it's only because people have believed that it is. The important thing is it's measurable, quantifiable, that's how we pronounce it. A measurable, quantifiable phenomenon. Now there's an entire industry that's grown up around it. So how's the key in this place? It's wrong, all wrong. Feng Shui in the walled city is completely screwed. I mean, look at the place. She gestures at the squalor surrounding you. You can feel it, right? Well, I was gonna say that I can definitely smell it, but is this guy gonna do the same joke? I felt that something was wrong the minute I walked in. Bad key, huh? Yeah, you didn't go for the smell. Qi needs to flow. Positive Feng Shui allows that to happen. If Qi gets pent up and trapped, it goes sour. That's what's happening here. The woman clears her throat, then lets out a hacking cough. The efforts require a moment for her to recover before she speaks again. You know, I hate to admit it, but I could use some help. Started running well, I guess you'd call it an experiment of sorts. Nothing conclusive, just a few quick trials support my hypothesis before I go into hardcore data gathering mode. There are only a few things left to do. If you could finish them for me, I could get out of here. She holds up a crumpled piece of paper. Please, follow the notes on this sheet. Duncan takes the paper from her outstretched hand and examines it, frowning. Just say what you need us to do. I need you to make adjustments to the area's Feng Shui. My notes will tell you how. The goal is to remove sources of friction and to record the results. My hypothesis is that even small adjustments can have a measurable impact on key flow. If I'm right, it should improve and life here should get just a little bit better. Well, no promises, but I'll see what I can do. Optional, repair the walled city. Huh. None out of 3. Okay, so back here there's these guys. That's totally fine with me. Totally fine with me. Not really interested in dealing with them right about now. We got... what do we got here? Oh, this one's mine. Step off. Ooh, what is it? I don't want no trouble. I mean, I can handle myself, but I don't really want any trouble if I'm honest. Because I'm trying to repair your city, not kill you guys. Oh, there's somebody here. A merchant. Okay, another merchant. Ooh, we got something to inspect right there. The street vendor gestures toward a jumbled pile of tarnished chains, costume jewelry, and trinkets on a stained flannel blanket. Look at these beauties, very valuable, very pretty. So, how can you stand in this place? He gives you the stink eye. You mean my home? In my experience, you can get used to anything, regardless of how horrible it is. It just becomes normal after a while. Yeah. But this place is getting worse, no question about it. Last 20, 30 years has been nothing but downhill. Nothing goes right here. If you can change that, though, by buying something, huh? What? Is this part of the mission? Seriously? What? Well, show me what you're selling then. He's selling... okay, so... Water Elemental Fetish. I could go with one of them. Force 3, Force 2, Earth Elemental Fetish. That's pretty cool. Let's go with that. Let's buy something, and maybe that will... Yeah, there he goes. And maybe that will fix the city, I don't know. Well, ever heard anyone say prosperity is in the walled city? Do you know what prosperity means? No. He shakes his head. It's not something that someone would say around here. Yeah, I figured. Let's walk away and see you around, guy. See you around. Let's inspect this thing. Come on, come on. Okay. Wires are sparking dangerously just above the doorway. Rip the offending wires out of the wall. Isabel, yeah, Isabel, can you fix this? Sure. Yeah, it's just basic electrical work. I patch cables in my deck all the time. Is your deck falling apart? Like this? A quick patch job with some nearby waste rubber leaves the wires safe once more. Ah, so this is how you repair the city. I didn't need to buy that, but now that I have an earth elemental, maybe things are gonna improve for me rather than for the city. Because I need to fix myself as well. Fix myself some nice spells. You know what I mean? Let's inspect this thing. What's up? This market stall has been picked clean, its owner replaced by a pool of dried blood. Oh boy. Enter the Lotus Den. Oh, so that's where I need to go. Let's go around here, maybe find something interesting. What, a spiritual energy? What the hell? A pile of filthy rags lie heaped on the ground. A man's shirt encrusted with dry blood and grime. The swelling sensation behind your eyes tells you that something is bound to the cloth. A spirit of some kind. You could use your abilities to beckon it out of the rags if you wanted to. Yeah, let's go with that. Bring forth the spirit. Come forth and show thyself, spirit. Don't scare me too much, though. The air above the bloody rag shimmers. Slowly, something close to a man-shaped coalesces into being. That's a weird word, I don't know that word. Sorry, guys. Not a native speaker, sorry. A soft voice echoes out of the deep inside, as if it began somewhere else. What is this? The spirit peers at you through eyes as soft and undefined as poached eggs. Are poached eggs undefined? Well, I guess they are. Where am I? Yeah, Kowloon, the walled city. Let's not break his bubble right now. His expression changes, moves from lost to found, so that's good. Still? It raises its hand to examine them, blank eyes sweeping over dead flesh. How? So, you don't know what happened? I was pushed out of my shop, hunted through alleys. The spirit mouth widens in horror. Okay, so this was the guy down there. Bao and his men. I wouldn't pay them, wouldn't accept their protection. Oh, so there you met your untimely demise, I guess. Proud. I was too proud. A cold light flares from somewhere deep in its throat. They tore me apart, butchered me like a duck. It searches the sky, the ground, tearing at the memories inside itself as it relieves its own death. A network of deep cuts opens in its waxy skin, spattering black ichor on the ground. Oh man. The cold light within it grows brighter. It pulses up the thing's throat and into its mouth, forcing its jaw to unhinge like a snake's. Yeah, we've seen this scene in movies and stuff. It's pretty common. It's probably going... No, it's not not going into the great beyond, apparently. A burning radiance pours out of the spirit's mouth like vomit, spattering to the ground in an ectoplasmic flood of anger and despair. Oh man, that was nasty. Yeah, that was nasty. Bao and his man. So, yes, we want to find them. Yeah, we want to find them. It looks confused, lost. I don't. So you can get us past Bao's guards and into the walled city. So we can find him. The spirit's eyes roll in its head and it shudders, struggling to let the passion dissipate. I had a friend. A smuggler of animals. He had a space hidden. Secret. So, yes, spirit, tell me about the secret space. An entrance in the sublevels. The spirit clasps its head and its hands. A chute, a door, red paint, and numbers. 5465. 5465. The entity squeezes its eyes shut and turns away. 5465. And off it goes into the great beyond. So we got an entrance to the Yellow Lotus. Is that how it's called? Is that how it's called, that thing over there? I think it might be. I think it might very well be. Let's chat with it. Actually, let me save the game. Can I save while in action? I'm not in action. Oh yeah, I was moving. That's right. Okay, so Yellow Lotus Captain. I'm not gonna mess with you guys for right now. Let's just keep exploring because there might be some other stuff that I might not want to miss. And indeed there seems to be something over there. Oh, you come upon a heavily muscled triad soldier, excuse me, screaming at the bearded old man holding a bleeding nose. Man, the punk wags a cheap disposable cred stick in the old man's face. The bright plastic case would look cheerful if it weren't smeared in with blood. This isn't enough! You've got two options, old man. You can find a way to pay me all the money, or you can drag your bony ass deeper into the wall. Find a spot for yourself there with the pimps and the predators. They should find a nice use for you. Your choice. The old man wails. It's not fair. I can just pack up and leave. I've been living here 22 years and I... Oh, is this how it's going to be? Okay, fine by me. So he's gonna punch the old man to death? Oh, yep. Seriously? And he walks away like it's not... like... Well, I'm gonna find you, because I'm gonna go there. Oh, the old man... Yeah, he's out cold. Okay, so he's not dead. Well, it's his business. Kind of sympathetic to his plight, if I'm honest. If I could have helped him, I would. Bucket of sand. It's a mission item. Okay. Do I need to throw it on that guy? Nah, it's a bucket of water that I need to throw at him for him to come back to awakeness. Yeah, a bit of Kurt J. Mac reference right there, if you're a fan of Farlands or Bust, but I am. Anyway, these tires have been set aflame and have been burning for some time. The smell is awful. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's okay. So pour the bucket of sand onto the flames and we'll fix the city. The flames are stifled beneath the dirty sand and soil from the bucket. And there it is. Repair the walled city. 2 out of 3. We're doing fine, everyone. We're doing fine. Although I don't see anything else that I might want to fix. Although... is there a way? Solar panels? That's an interesting thing to have here. China has actually recently been increasing their renewable energy effort, which is kind of a noble thing. But then again, they're like the most pollutant country in the world, so you know, you take the good with the bad, I guess. And the good doesn't wash out the bad, neither the bad does wash out the good. Let's speak with the captain. A well-muscled and heavily tattooed Triad member looks up from his PDA board, but alert. Behind him, other Yellow Lotus soldiers take notice and turn to leer at you. You're in the wrong neighborhood, tourist boy. You and all your little tourist friends. I'm a local. I work for Kindly Chang. Show some respect. The Triad soldier sneezed there. That's so? Then you already know that he shouldn't be here. That fossil doesn't run things around here anymore. His hand strays to his jacket and conspicuously, yeah, bulge in the fabric. Could be a gun, a knife, or a blackjack. Yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah, best get moving, little girl. Best move before we hurt you all real bad. I'm not gonna tell you twice. Yeah, nothing. Sorry to bother you. Yep, I'm not gonna mess with you guys. At least not right now. Actually, I'm gonna try to do this as peacefully as possible. So let's go down to the lower levels. Actually, I'm gonna cut the episode right here. I am Colonel RPG, and this has been Shadowrun Hong Kong. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, feel free to leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye!